What's going on YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video is something special. So today we're going to be installing the performance mod, and this content is sponsored today. Special shout out to MST Performance. So they sent me a cold air intake all the way from Taiwan. This package got here in about only 3 or 4 days, so pretty fast to come all the way to the US. So I'm about to go get this installed. So if you don't know, I live in Michigan and it's freezing, so it's raining outside, so I need to hurry up and get indoors and get this installed. Something I normally would do myself, but I need a shop today. So that's what we'll be doing in today's video, getting that installed in my 2023 GR Corolla Core Edition. So before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, browse the channel, and let's jump into it. Let me show you what we're working with. So this one's going to be a little bit more challenging to install, because if you can see, we got the piping is behind the engine, so I would need some help getting this out from back here. Actually, I'm actually glad I'm paying for this one, even though it's too cold outside for me to do it. But we got to go behind the engine, and I don't have the tools just yet to do so. And we have to remove this tubing. Cold air intake is going to sit over here in this area. We got the stock air box out, but we got to go behind the engine and get to these bolts back there. It's kind of difficult to get to, but that's about the last step. It ain't take much of nothing to get the stock air box out. Filter still clean. And this is it on the floor right here. Got this piece. This is what's gonna hold the air filter. Air filter. Got some piping, also labeled nice and clear. The MST Performance on the back. Nice touch to it. One more pipe is where the mass airflow sensor goes. Yeah, we got our couplers and everything in here. And the instructions. Let me check those out. In the instructions, we got how to keep the dry air filter clean. What's the rest of your instructions on how to put everything together? I do really wish this is in color, because this grayscale ain't working for me. Well, I ain't the one installing it. We got Nick over there just struggling with that. But yeah, color would do this some justice. The instructions are pretty clear as well. Like each step is detailed, got a sentence underneath, so you just don't gotta look at a picture to tell what you gotta do. Taking this hose off behind the engine, that boy is kind of hard to get to, so you don't have to test your patience on there. So it's really tough. We are all done with the install up here. And these are some high quality products here. Like this tubing, nice metal, durable. Paint on here is all good. Air filter solid. Got MST on here. It's even on the couplers as well. Really nice install, clean. So y'all ready to hear this MST Performance cold air intake? Too bad, because I got to check engine light. Got to figure that out. Now, I'm not about to place blame on MST Performance right now. I got to first see if we follow all the instructions. So it's hooked up in there solid and tight. I don't feel any leaks, but there is the new piece that they added, and these black and white pictures are hard to read, so I got to look at this this vacuum hose and see if that's hooked up right, because I think that's where the problem is. So let me get that taken care of and see what happened. When we crank this thing up, the cluster was going all kinds of nuts. It kept telling me avoid, well, it always says that and that. But yeah, got all these check engine lights on, and as I was driving, they just kept flashing up and they wouldn't turn off. See, check engine bit, see, there we go. And it just keeps on repeatedly doing that, so now I gotta check out this hose. So on my way home last night, I noticed the acceleration was strong up to like 4,000 RPM, and then it just fell flat on his face, like it didn't have any power up top. And it took like, in the second gear pull, it took like maybe 5 seconds to go from 40 to 60. So I'm like, what's the problem? So what I personally think is this vacuum hose. Okay, we can actually see it with the engine cover off. So this hose right here coming from the cold air intake, the vacuum hose right there. So that's where the problem is. That's where I believe the problem is. I just don't know where to route it to, because I can't see this black and white picture. So let me figure that out real quick. So I snapped the vacuum hose that goes onto the timing sensors that's on the engine. And yeah, now I need to order a new part. So SOL right now. So this is indefinitely gonna be down. I'm gonna be throwing the code no matter what I do now, because I can't even connect the hose that was supposed to be the workaround to there, because it broke off trying to pry it off. So yeah, Back here again, another day. Ended up gluing the part that broke off. I don't even know if I disclosed that to y'all, but yeah, glued it on, put the vacuum hose back on, and the check engine light was still on, but I need to actually drive it and possibly clear the code. So let me see if it'll still come on today. I'm leaning towards yes, because I haven't done anything, haven't even moved the car, I just turned it on. So let's see. Christmas tree lights is still there. So yeah, let me clear these codes real quick. I got this P25B3 code, so that's basically all of what we're seeing up there. So I'm just going to clear the code, see what happens. Can we actually clear it? Okay, so the codes are clear. I'm about to drive it around and see if they pop back up. Still seeing that system malfunction. Turn the car off and on, and I don't see the code anymore. So I'm about to drive it around a little bit excessively so I can see how it feels. Because like I was saying, it felt like it lost power. So if all is well, the next part of this video, you'll see me testing out the sounds and giving a review on how it's driving. Now that we got some daylight, I'm gonna give y'all some sound clips. So now, I had to clear the code 2 times already. So when we installed it, I had the battery disconnected. And then once we fixed the vacuum hose, I did it with my OBD tool, and then it came back up today, and then I just did a battery pull on it, so the code isn't present. That's not to say that it won't be there, so disclaimer. But let's get some sounds from the outside, the inside, and we're gonna go for a drive. So in just that short time, our friend check engine light came back on. So I'm not too thrilled about that. Thought the battery plug would be good, but I looked at other YouTube videos with people that had this installed, and they too are getting the same check engine light. And it also disables the cruise control as well. Not that I use it a lot, but still, it's a system that's like the service is interrupted, won't be able to use it. Then I get these constant check engine, visit with dealer, system malfunction, visit your dealer. Even if you cancel them, they just come right back. And I'm pretty sure if I clear the code, it'll come back as well, because I've done that a couple of days ago. There we have it again. But let's just hear how it sounds, because people are dealing with this. I personally don't like check engine lights, and to be honest, I'm probably going to go back to stock. But let's see how it sounds. With this check engine light on, the MAF isn't used to getting this much airflow, so it is killing my performance. So just to take off, it's certain glimpses I can feel power. You can tell that there's more power down low, and I'm assuming that's before the turbo kicks in. But up top where the turbo normally kicks in, like after 4,000 RPM, it is a dog, man. Like I'm flooring it. Like it's taking 6 seconds to go from like 40 to 60, and that's a whole lot slower than stock. But you do get to hear the swooshes though. You will get to hear the noise. Now, not to be so negative on it, you can get this tuned out, but I don't even know of a tuner that's readily available right now. I am open to tuning it, but I ain't got that option right now. And with cold air intakes, like, you're not going to get the maximum performance out of it until you do a tune, and that's where it will wake this up. But without a tune, normally with this function, I can tell it feels faster. The throttle response is faster, I can give it that. But just having this Christmas tree, like it is that time of year, but I don't like that in my cars. So I got 4 of them things up there. Check engine, I don't even know what that is. My forward collision is off and cruise control is off.
plus this in the middle, I'm losing my information in the middle. I can't live with that, to be honest. So if you're a person that's looking for the sound and the swoosh noises of the blow-off valve, you do hear that, and I'm gonna get some more driving in so you can hear that. But as far as day-to-day functionality, this is my daily car. Like, I spoke to Anthony Doe, and he has one of these, and he takes it to the track. He got the same vacuum tube with the updated one. He said he still got the check engine light, so he went back to the original one. He said this one hampered his performance as well, so he went back to the original one without the vacuum valve on it, and or the vacuum hose. So he just went back to that, and he says the performance is there. Like, I can tell a huge loss in performance right now due to this check engine light, I'm assuming. I'm flooring it right now. This probably feels like a regular Corolla, but that blow-off valve sound, that does sound better. Definitely more pronounced. Man, that blow-off valve noise is nice. If only my performance matched that, because I would love to have that sound in the swooshing. Man, sounds a whole lot louder, but I need my performance to match, man. But that's all I can say on it. I can't say much more. Sounds better. Definitely feel the pep in the steps, especially off the line, lower RPMs. But once I, in my car, get to 4,000 RPMs, it falls flat on its face all the way up the red line. And that's normally where it just takes off. So, yeah. Oh, dang, even it's shifting down lower. Hear that? See if we can hear something while accelerating. I can even hear the turbo whistling when you accelerate. Yeah, definitely hear that. So, for MST, I'm not going to just dog them out on this. So, homework. This is what we need to do at MST Performance. We need to get a tune or something that can come with this, or some other way, because that vacuum hose wasn't a thorough walk around. And I've been reading like all the comments on everybody's video that has installed these, and some people are getting them back, some after 10 miles, some after 100 miles, and some people, they said like 400, 800 miles even. But mine came up within like 5 miles or less. Like, mine came up immediately. So the mass airflow sensor does not like this cold air intake on there. So what do you guys think? Should I keep it and deal with this for now until I can get a tune, or just go back to stock? Drop a comment, let me know. This cold air intake has a lot of good things going for it. It makes the right sounds. The swooshing, this throttle response, that's amazing until I get up top. And that's due to the mass airflow sensor. Like, we got to work that through, because this would be a phenomenal mod if I could get mine to work perfectly. But I don't like having check engine lights. I just don't do my cars like that, especially my Japanese cars and German cars, because I know once that check engine light comes on, something is absolutely wrong with the car. Every time I had a check engine light and I actually needed something on my Japanese and German cars, it was like that, and the car just died and left me stranded. American cars, I've driven American cars where the check engine light never went off. But in this car, should something actually go wrong, I just need to be able to know. And I don't want all those sensors up blaring in my face. Like, it's very distracting. And then I can see if I could cancel the messages, but maybe. But yeah, high build quality product. The sounds are amazing. Throttle response is really good. You can feel the power, and well, maybe it's due to the throttle response, but they dynoed it. You do get more power. Check out the dyno sheets. But I just can't live with the check engine light, guys. Like, I want to love it, and I want to keep this installed, but I just cannot do my car this way unless there was a tune readily available. If you know of a tune, let me know. Maybe I'll do that. But as of now, it's got to go. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'll link this MST Performance air intake in the description down below. So if you're interested, there you have it. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Open your perspective to this MST Performance Intake. So let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, follow the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.